Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
This is the Goldenbox 2019 International IPTV receiver box. This does come with a lifetime subscription. They say I have over 1,600 channels. I did look at the channel list that they sent me. If you email them, they will send you the channel list and some instructions on setting it up. So when I saw the channels, it looked like there's about 26 countries that it pulls from, or that you can get. I'm not sure there's 1,600 unless some of those channels get other channels. But basically this is just a Android TV box. So you can download any app you want on there from the Google Play Store. And there's a ton of things out there you can get for more channels. You can watch movies, local TV, anything you need. You can put Kodi on there if you want. So being an Android TV box, like you can see, this has 4K. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got 2 gigs of RAM. It's got 16 gigs of ROM, which is basically the hard drive. It does 4K at 2160p at 30 frames per second. So like I said, this is a pretty fancy Android TV box. It's pretty much about the same as all the rest of them that are on the market. So you're partly paying for that, partly paying for that subscription for lifetime. I think they set up the MAC address from this and give you access to it. You can change the password once you sign in after you download the app. They do have a button on the screen, or an app on the screen, where you just download it, from what I saw in the instructions. So you can see this isn't too bad. You know, this is what, about 3 inches square. It does come with a couple USB ports. You can put a micro SD card in there if you want to play something off of it. If you got some music, video, photos, whatever. Got your HDMI, power, auxiliary. You can plug it in. It does have Wi-Fi, but you can plug it in, which will make it a little better, a little faster. And this looks like your headphones, or you can hook up speakers to it. So not too bad. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, like most TV boxes. There's your power cord. Comes with the, it's like the micro USB or HDMI. And it comes with a remote. And you can, it does have a little arrow here, which is actually your mouse button. Because some things, when you get into Android or into the screens and menus, you do have to use more like an arrow to get around. And then they do give you some instructions here. It looks like this side is how to connect to the TV. One side's English, one looks like it's in Chinese. But if you get something like this, these are pretty cheap. These mini wireless keyboards and mice. This one's got a touchpad on it. Makes it a lot easier keying stuff in when you're in Android and setting things up, and it also works on everything. So you don't have to just use it on this. Just would plug into one of your USB ports on here. Or if you got something like a portable hard drive, you can plug it in there too and play whatever you got on here. Music, videos, whatever you got. So this is kind of like a universal little connection to your TV. So I'm gonna hook this up, see how it looks. Once you plug that in, it boots up and gives you all zeros on the front of the screen. So now you know it's got power, it's up and running. Now you gotta find your TV. So it brings it up on the TV for you. Walks you through it. You get your little remote that they give you. Walks through it. So you just go find your language. You just use the arrow keys here and the center button. And then you go down to next. And now it wants you to fill your screen. Because you want it to fill the screen but not go too far over it. See how it's getting smaller? You get to the edges. So it fills the whole screen. Then you hit next. I already had the Ethernet connected, so there's my IP address. Shows you how to use it or the interface for it. Hit next. We're not in London, so I gotta go find where I'm at. I don't know if they have New York. It's normally the closest one. Yep. So it looked like it was changing it, but it didn't. Change it on the screen. Try it again. Oh, Kentucky might be closer. And there you go. It's all set up. Now to get your 1600 movies, you gotta hit this little arrow here, which puts the mouse on. And then you can move the mouse and GOTV. You agree to it. You allow the App Store to connect to it. You download it. Which seems to be going pretty fast. I have 200 megabits. So it's pretty fast. Now this is the part you got to remember to go down to the bottom right hand corner here and hit install. You just push the OK button and arrow keys to move. You allow this. You got to make sure you hit accept. And then it's done. So you should be able to hit open here. There you go. Tells you how to operate it when you're in here. If you haven't never been in here before, it should be pretty self-explanatory once you get in here. There's your TVs. There's your shows. You can see pretty good picture. Basically, you can pick your favorites. I don't know what these other places have. There's Germany. See what their satellite HD looks like. There you go. Really good picture. 1,600 plus channels. Can't beat it. I think I'm gonna get rid of my cable. Go right to this. Let's see Big Ten Network. Let's see if there's anything on. ESPN. Does take a few seconds for it to find it. That does look a little frozen. Does look like it's freezing. But you can go to the Play Store, download any app you want. There's 100 different TV or movie apps out there besides GOTV if you want to try those. I like it. You should get it. It's pretty fast. It's pretty nice.